called her for her 18th birthday, and Dee Dee said, "Don't tell her she's 18, you know." I'm like, "What you mean don't tell her she's 18? She knows she's 18. It's her 18th birthday." "Ah, but she don't know she's 18. She's, you know." I thought it was weird, you know. I always did know that she.
You always did know that she what? What did you always know? Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy Rose Knows. So right there you hear Rod Blanchard talking about how he called his daughter Gypsy for her 18th birthday. And Dee Dee told him, well, don't wish her a happy 18th birthday. She doesn't know how old she was. And Rod Blanchard's like, okay, that's weird, but all right, I'm just going to go with it. Like, you were just going to go with it? You didn't know that at 17 she knew how old she was, or at 16 she knew how old she was? Like, you're just learning now at 18 years old that she didn't know how old she was? None of this makes sense. And you see that right there at that point, I always knew that she caught himself and then carried on with the rest of the conversation. But what I want to know is, what did you always know, Rod? What you were going to say, I believe, in my opinion, was that you always knew that she was lying about her age. That's exactly what I believe he was going to say. Because again, you supposedly called your daughter all these years for her birthday, and you're just finding out now that at 18, she didn't know how old she was? Because she states that she never knew her real age. I don't know. Something about that just doesn't sit right with me. Gypsy always knew how old she was. Dee Dee never tried to hide her age. Not from Gypsy. She always knew how old she was. Gypsy tries to blame it on, I didn't have numbered candles on my birthday cake. My mother told me that, oh no, you're wrong. Like, you count backwards. Like, what is happening here? None of you can tell the same consistent story. None of you have the same story. So I'm just not understanding how these people are getting away with all these lies. And they're on documentaries and interviews, all of the family, not just Rod, not just Gypsy, Christy, all of them are doing these interviews and doing these TV shows and these, news articles, and you're all telling a different story, but nobody is calling you out. Well, I tell you something. I'm calling you out. I am calling you out. You are lying yet again, all of you. You are all telling different versions of this story. You all cannot keep up with the lies that you previously told. You cannot keep them going because you're not remembering them anymore. You found out at 18, Rod, that she didn't know how old she was at that point. She's trying to say she never knew how old she was, but you mean to tell me in her entire life that was the first time you called her to wish her a happy birthday? I don't know. None of this makes sense, but again, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you out on the BS. It's all fake. None of it is true. These stories that are going on and on and on, they're fake. They're made up. It's make pretend. It's your imagination and you can't keep it all in check. You guys are losing it. You're at some point going to snap. You're at some point going to have to forfeit and wave that flag and say, you know what, we fucked up, because none of you remember what the story is. You're all telling these different versions. I'm just saying, this is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes only, but I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think?